Corey Keyes, Languishing, How to Feel Alive Again in a World That Wears Us Down. In today's fast-paced world, many people find themselves caught in the cycle of languishing, a state of emotional stagnation characterized by emptiness, loneliness, and a sense of being adrift. Corey Keyes' book, Languishing, How to Feel Alive Again in a World That Wears Us Down, delves deep into this often overlooked mental health condition, explaining its origins and consequences across different life stages. The book explores how alienation, social media pressures, and discrimination can contribute to languishing, impacting individuals' physical and mental health. Keyes challenges the conventional pursuit of happiness, advocating instead for the more sustainable and enriching path of flourishing. This summary captures the essence of Keyes' insights, offering practical steps to transition from languishing to flourishing by cultivating relationships, spiritual connections, purpose, and play. Prepare to understand the complexities of this mental health phenomenon and discover strategies to restore vitality and purpose to your life.
Languishing, the hidden void. Languishing is the silent void that sneaks into people's lives, disguising itself as emptiness or a persistent lack of fulfillment, regardless of apparent success. This psychological state finds fertile ground across generations, manifesting distinctively at each life stage. For seventh grader Paul, the turbulence of adolescence amid a pandemic highlighted his descent. His seemingly rebellious acts, vandalism and classroom disruptions, were expressions of this deep-seated void. Feeling disconnected and unsupported, Paul withdrew into solitude, eventually making alarming choices like purchasing a replica gun for attention. Though he never acted violently, the repercussions were severe. This sense of disconnection resonates with many young individuals today, who, like Paul, feel overshadowed by the pervasive comparison culture fueled by social media. Yet, languishing isn't confined to youth. College students may find themselves skipping lectures or turning to substances, while middle-aged adults could experience declining productivity and frequent absenteeism. Even seniors might struggle with isolation due to physical limitations. Across all ages, languishing represents the unspoken middle ground of mental health, a neglected state that demands greater awareness and intervention. Addressing this pervasive issue is crucial as it threatens to inhibit true flourishing in life. Escaping the languishing cycle. Imagine being so unsettled by your own thoughts that you prefer a jolt of electricity to sitting alone for a mere 15 minutes. This was the result of a surprising study in 2014 that unveils our profound fear of languishing, a bleak state marked by stagnation, isolation, and the absence of purpose. At the heart of this modern malaise lies loneliness, a condition exacerbated by the disintegration of community ties and warm, trusting relationships. More than half of young adults today report an overwhelming sense of loneliness, indicative of a society growing ever more disconnected. Yet, loneliness is just one facet of languishing's complex web. Another significant contributor is discrimination, whether based on race, gender orientation, or other identities. Such biases severely undermine individuals' self-acceptance, autonomy, and trust in society. Imagine the constant battle of feeling unwelcome in your own community. For many, this is an all-too-familiar reality that fuels the languishing epidemic. Particularly among Black Americans, the societal injustices exacerbate their feelings of social alienation. This emotional burden triggers a biological response known as the conserved transcriptional response to adversity, CTRA, an instinctive reaction to perceived threats that leads to persistent inflammation. While inflammation is crucial for healing physical wounds, its chronic activation by emotional and social pressures is perilous, significantly increasing risks for cancer, heart disease, and mental health disorders. In this tangled web of biological and social adversities lies the potential for a solution, flourishing, an enriching state of well-being and fulfillment that counteracts the perils of languishing. Cultivating flourishing. Imagine happiness as a butterfly. Chasing it directly can make it elusive, but focus on life's meaningful pursuits, and it might land on you naturally. True well-being comes not from pursuing fleeting happiness but through flourishing, a state where life feels meaningful, purposeful, and significant. Unlike languishing, which leaves you vulnerable to health risks and reduced productivity, flourishing acts as a shield, protecting against depression, anxiety, and even premature death. It provides a solid psychological foundation for maintaining positivity and resilience, even in tough times. Intriguingly, modern research reveals that mental health functions along two separate lines, one for mental illness and another for flourishing. Diminishing mental illness symptoms doesn't necessarily boost positive mental health. People can have low mental illness yet still lack flourishing, and vice versa. This dual nature of mental health highlights that simply removing negativity isn't enough, nurturing positive forces is key to achieving true health. To foster flourishing, consider engaging in 5 vital activities: learn new things, connect with others, participate in spiritual practices, pursue your purpose, and make time for play. These vitamins can significantly enhance your mental well-being, steering you toward a more rewarding and balanced life. Finding Flourish. The pandemic flipped Ethan's world upside down, prompting a solitary existence in his Brooklyn apartment where life's zest seemed to drain. Seeking solace, he moved upstate to his parents' rural home, unwittingly placing himself at the threshold of an unexpected passion, gardening. Here, his mother's fervor for tending the earth rekindled his own zeal for life. From cultivating a vibrant array of over 35 daylily varieties to experimenting with new hybrids, gardening became a powerful remedy for his feeling of stagnation. Finding a new passion by chance, purely for personal fulfillment, reshapes your self-narratives, enriching your identity and enhancing your purpose. This self-directed enrichment fosters personal growth and resilience, accentuating the stories that define you. However, many shy away from self-improvement due to an innate desire to maintain their perceived self-consistency, fearing the instability that growth might bring. Such reluctance can ironically stifle the very transformation they unconsciously yearn for. True personal growth arises when one embraces challenges that lie just beyond current capabilities, striking a delicate balance between too little and too much adversity. This Goldilocks zone of challenge ensures that your efforts can nourish resilience and fortitude without becoming overwhelming. These transformative journeys enrich your life narrative, deepening personal satisfaction and causing you to emerge stronger, more adaptable, and redefined. That same principle of growth fueled by adversity guides Carl and his husband Aaron, who, amid the pandemic, braved a move to a small town with their young son. Here, they ventured into building new relationships, exemplifying how embracing life's unpredictable challenges can lead to profound personal and communal flourishing. Connection, a vital need. Initially filled with enthusiasm for a new beginning, Carl and Aaron soon faced the harsh realities of loneliness and isolation. With social distancing forcing people to sidestep them on the street, they felt cut off from the social warmth of their urban roots. Their story underscores a pivotal truth: humans have an intrinsic need for genuine relationships and community belonging. This deep-seated craving for connection is a legacy from our tribal ancestors, where each individual's role was vital for survival. The absence of meaningful ties can lead to feelings of emptiness, driving some to extreme measures like joining gangs in search of belonging. Building connections can begin by engaging in conversations with people from diverse backgrounds, expanding your worldview and life experience. While these interactions might initially feel awkward, embracing discomfort can lead to growth. Strong friendships are founded on reciprocity, where emotional support is shared equally, enhancing the relationship's value. Instead of focusing on the number of connections, prioritize the depth and mutual support within relationships. Embracing these principles can lead to a more fulfilling and connected life. Finding inner resilience. Life's unexpected turns, be it a broken relationship, disrupted career, or global crisis, can challenge anyone's path. In these tumultuous times, embracing spirituality offers a way to navigate with resilience and grace. Spirituality transcends religious boundaries. It is about connecting with something beyond oneself, be it a deity, community strength, or mentor's wisdom. Recognizing our small place within the larger universe fosters a sense of peace and acceptance. While spirituality lays the foundation for a positive mindset, true moral growth demands action. It's about the inner transformation that echoes the idea that good behavior builds character. Finding a base camp, a state of calm awareness, is critical for this journey. This personal sanctuary allows for mental clarity and emotional recovery. For some, like Keys, yoga serves as this refuge, a place of quiet where the mind and body find peace without losing alertness. From this centered state, responding to adversity becomes an exercise in acceptance rather than impulsive reaction. By silencing the inner critic, pausing before reacting defensively becomes second nature. This calm introspection allows for a mindful assessment of one's emotions, promoting understanding without judgment. Where might you discover your place of relaxed awareness? Finding true purpose. Discovering your true purpose can be one of life's most profound challenges, transcending the common pursuit of success and achievements. True purpose occupies the sweet spot where your passions meet the opportunity to make a positive impact on the world. While society often steers us toward finding purpose through careers, shockingly, only 15% of adults feel their jobs help them contribute to society. The rest venture beyond the workplace to seek deeper meaning. Engaging in activities like volunteering and community service can ignite a sense of purpose. Research consistently reveals that people involved in such pursuits experience heightened psychological well-being. By turning your focus outward, you gain the understanding that your life holds significance beyond personal victories or pleasure. Simple acts of kindness can reconnect you with the struggles of others and reinforce your potential to be a force for good. Committing to 3 kind deeds each week can nurture a solid foundation for a more profound sense of purpose over time. Moreover, as one's life progresses, the notion of purpose can evolve. Young adults might find it in adventures and broadening their perspectives. Parents might see it in providing opportunities for their children. In later years, reconnecting with cherished causes and mentoring others can reignite a sense of purpose. Life's major transitions, such as career changes, empty nests, or retirement, may cast shadows over your sense of purpose as roles change, yet these turning points challenge you to redefine and recommit to your purpose beyond conventional success markers. Rediscovering joyful play. On a night turned spontaneous, 2 young souls transformed a living room into a lively dance haven. What started with raised volume ended in all generations joyfully drenched in laughter and sweat. It's a testament to how genuine play, often seen as a child's domain, can rejuvenate even the busiest of adults. In shedding the layers of adult seriousness, there's power to reconnect with sheer, joyous presence. As adults, play often fades into the background, overshadowed by responsibilities. Yet, it offers profound antidotes to the malaise of languishing, a stagnant state of feeling disconnected and unmotivated, though not depressed. Embracing play reduces stress, stirs the imagination, and invokes a spirited approach to life. However, our modern world steers us away from active, imaginative play. Entertainment has evolved into passive consumption through screens, isolating us from communal joys. To find fulfillment, it's vital to reclaim active play. One step is adopting a playful mindset during everyday tasks. Channel creativity by plating dinners artistically or turning chores into fun competitions. Gleeful pursuits transform mundane moments into joyous experiences. Carving out dedicated playtime is just as crucial, be it through pastimes like creating fishing flies, enjoying a game of pickleball, or diving into quilting. The goal is to chase those moments that leave you breathlessly giggling and fully alive. Through these acts, we combat languishing, filling the void with vibrant life. Corey Key's insight into languishing reveals it as a widespread experience of emptiness, distinct from depression. Revitalizing play in every facet of life stands as a remedy, reigniting the vibrant spirit embedded in us all.
Corey Key's exploration of languishing illuminates the profound impact it can have on every aspect of life, acting as a silent saboteur of mental and physical well-being. The book emphasizes that languishing is not just a personal struggle but a societal one, deeply tied to modern disconnection and discrimination. Keyes highlights that the antidote lies not in the fleeting pursuit of happiness, but in cultivating a state of flourishing, where life feels meaningful and fulfilling. The transformative journey from languishing to flourishing involves embracing learning, fostering genuine connections, engaging in spiritual practices, pursuing purposeful activities, and rekindling a playful spirit. By following these paths, we can mitigate the harmful effects of languishing and build a resilient, enriched life. This summary underscores the importance of recognizing and addressing languishing as a critical component of mental health, guiding readers towards a life of greater vitality and purpose.